what we are looking to do is just hear about how you got started in the property management space and some lessons that you've learned along the way. So you are co-owner, it seems like, of the New Horizon Property Management. So when did you get
Yes.
started with that?
Well, we had, let's see, we've always been self-employed, so we were just looking for different things to do, and we had an opportunity to purchase a duplex, and at that time we were selling our house, so it worked perfect that we moved into one side of it, and then we started running the other side. So that's kind of how we just kind of fell into it. We just ran into a guy that my husband knew that lived here in town, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to get out of it. Hey, would you be interested?" We're like, we wanted to get out in the country, and so we looked at it, and I mean, it worked out great. The rent that we were getting from the one side covered the bills, so we thought, wow, there's something
Nice.
here.
Of course. Well, now they call it house hacking, which is a
Okay.
term that's used for people who move into a duplex or triplex and they live there and they use that to sort of, pay their own rent or at least part of
Yeah.
it. So
Okay.
that is really awesome. So from there,
Yeah.
you did that for a while. And then how did you get to the point where, you were like, let's do this again?
Well, we probably lived there for about 3 years. And after that, we'd saved so much money. So then it was back, gosh, 2009, I think. I think we might have bought that before that. So three, 2006 was when we bought the duplex.
Mm,
And then we started just looking for deals after that, and the housing prices really fell around 2008,
right.
I think.
Hmm.
So that's when we just watched for foreclosures. And then from there, that's how we kind of built our houses up,
Smart.
foreclosed properties.
So
Yeah.
today, where are you all at? Are you still investing more, or do you
Mhm.
just manage properties for others, or is it just for yourself?
I do both. So my husband's involved in it with a couple other business partners. And so we have ours, and then there's two other businesses he's involved in. And then we manage, I went and got my realtor's license to be able to manage other properties.
Nice.
So we manage a condominium complex, and there's 136 units there.
Wow.
So that's a lot. And
Yeah,
then our
that's
hospital,
amazing.
yeah, our hospital here in town, they're right in the city. And that when a house comes up for sale, they purchase it. So then we manage those houses that they own around the property where the hospital is.
Very
So
nice.
we do other ones, and then just random people that buy a house here in town and live somewhere else. They'll call us, and so I've done those too.
That's great.
But yeah,
And
we're still
have
buying.
you have you found one to be more challenging than the other? Being your own property
Um,
manager or running it for other people? What would you say?
I would say for me personally, running for other people, because
Mm,
when it's those people that fall through the cracks, and then they don't pay their rent, or they ruin the house. Those are the ones that are hardest for me, because I mean, I chose that person and vetted it, and yes, I send everything to the owner too, but that's tough, because then it's damage done that is not property I own, but that's the
sure.
hardest for me.
Yeah, that is definitely tough. I mean, what would you say are some tips that you could give to others, whether they're property managers or not, but for finding good tenants?
Uh, Definitely do background checks. Absolutely. I mean, I've used your system for years now, and I like how it gives you more than just what you might be able to find on your own. And I mean, I do my own search too, but that background check tool is it's great. Highly recommend that. But then you also should, again, do your own. I rely on my gut instinct a lot, so I always make a point to meet the person. I don't let anybody else do it for me. It's that way, it's just on my shoulders. But I meet them. my gut instinct has not really ever led me to astray. There are people that, they fall on hard times, and then you just do what you can. But at the end of the day, you have to protect your investment. So I try not to always be
Absolutely.
the nice guy. It's a
It's
business.
tough. Yeah, it
It
is
is tough.
tough. But I think
Hmm.
gut instinct backed by data is really
Hmm.
the best approach. So it sounds like
For sure.
you're doing a great job with it. So I
Yeah.
know it's difficult because you can't always, no matter how hard or
Hmm.
you try to guarantee that they're going to be perfect tenants. But
Right.
certainly, you could at least do as much as you can possibly
Right.
beforehand. Yeah, that's good
Yes.
advice.
Yeah.
So, where do you see yourself going from here, moving forward? Are you trying to expand, get more properties, or just maintain what you have?
I'm comfortable maintaining what we have right now. I don't really, I'm getting older. I don't really want to keep doing this much. It's, it can be really labor intensive when you have a few openings running and doing all the showings, and then just you're always having to be on certain people, where's your rent? And it's just that eventually I can see that's gonna wear on me a little more, and I don't want to do it as much. But
Certainly,
right now
yes.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair, right? Managing properties is no easy task at all. You have to do so many different things, and
Yes.
eventually, yes, you can maybe see a future not doing it. And I don't
Yes.
always think more is better, right? Because our time
Right.
and our sanity is important as well. So,
Right.
yes,
Yes.
if you found a good balance, then
Mhm.
definitely it's a good idea to keep
Yeah.